Come on, girls. Come on, girls. Come on, girls. And they completely missed it. Hi friends, my name is Julie and welcome back to my farm. We've had these goats in this fixed permanent area for way too long, and now the wooded areas are finally growing back and it is definitely time to get them back out. So today's mission is to get our fences repaired, get them set up in the woods, and get these goats out grazing. First step is to get all of our fences repaired. These fences are going on 5-6 years old now, and every season we use the heck out of them. So they get a lot of sun exposure, which breaks down these plastics. And eventually you get breaks in them. So we're gonna go through panel by panel and repair them. It's not a very exciting job, but that's what we gotta do before we can get these goats out. Juniper thinks she's helping, but yeah, these dogs are really good at getting in the way.
Hi.
These are Premier One permanents. I believe they're 48 inches high, 150 foot long fences, and they have more substantial posts. Every time you order these, they send you repair kits, which are just basically extra wire. There's 3 types of wire on here. There's a black bottom wire that's non-conductive. There are white vertical wires that are non-conductive, and then there are black and white conductive wires with metal filaments mixed in. So you get a little bit of each in your repair kit. And this is really the first time we've gone through and done a thorough repair of these fences, so they're really in need. So this wild jungle you see behind me is where we intend to put the goats for their first time out this year. I think there's gonna be plenty for them to eat. We're putting this fence up along our gravel driveway, so we're gonna need to pound in some of these posts. You don't wanna risk cracking these posts, so we're just gonna use a rubber mallet, not a metal hammer or anything that would be too hard on them. I've also had good luck just wiggling these posts in. You can kind of get the stake to fit between the rocks sometimes that way. You want to get the bottom nice and tight because if these goats are going to get out, it's going to be by slipping underneath. Sometimes when you pound these stakes in, they get bent. So, good to periodically go through and straighten them all. Still usually get your post in though. You want to try your best to avoid having vegetation touching the fence. This is going to interfere with the conductivity. Some of the electricity that comes through that's intended to shock your animals. It'll get grounded out by vegetation touching it. These wooded areas are the toughest to do with these fences because every little stick and twig gets stuck on them. They're like a fishing net. Every year we cut paths for these fences, but they easily get grown over in the off season. So this being the first time we're grazing the goats, we're gonna have to cut all new paths. We get these huge vines in this forest. I have no idea what they are, but they are forced to be reckoned with. By far the easiest way to put these fences up is with a two-person team. So Daryl's taking the lead and laying the fence out roughly where it needs to go, and he's helping to clear the path along the way. And then I'm coming behind him and sticking the posts in tight. Yeah, some hard ground. Definitely gonna need a mallet. Yeah, much better. You really gotta watch out for things like this barbed wire, especially if you're on an old farm like ours. This stuff's bound to be around. And it'll blend in with the leaves and the pine needles and be really hard to see, but it'll ground your fence out really badly. And then to connect your fences, you wanna wrap these big leads around, and then you wanna hook them together. So one has a latch on the top and one has a latch on the bottom. That's the best place to hook up your solar charger. The second best place is to use the second wire, which is green and white. It's the most conductive. So you can see where our goats are now. And then if we turn around, we try to have the opening to their new area as conveniently located as possible so that we can just open those fence ends and drive them in there. So now that we've got their area set up, the next step is to move their feeders and put some food down to attract them to go the right direction. I'm pretty sure these goats know what's about to happen. So we've got some food put down inside the area. And then I've got the two ends of this fence open like a chute. So hopefully they're gonna go right in here. So Daryl just unelectrified this fence. And then he's got a bucket to show them where to go.
Rena.
Oh, it's in there. Come on, girls. Come on, girls. Come on, girls. And they completely missed it. And then there's a bunch of babies that have no idea what we're doing today. No point in closing it up. Just, yeah. Watch somebody else. Come on, follow your mama. Come on, babies. Let's go. Come on, babies. Let's go. us before. You're so naughty. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, little one. Get them all that way and I'll open it up and back. Almost. Oh, almost. There we go. All right. Whew. Goats are naughty.
First move this season.
I know. All right, little girl, you can't be sticking your head through there. Why do you want to do that? That's not okay. That's not okay. Go on. Go on. Shh. Stop. Go eat. See how everybody else is eating? Huh? You see how everybody else is eating? Go eat. All right. There you go. Okay, so not the smoothest transition getting the goats in there, but they're all in there now and they seem pretty happy about it. It's always a circus with the goats. Not bad. Gonna do a high five. All right. Did you get shocked? I hope so. Did you forget what that fence is about? Yeah. So it's been a long, hot day, and Daryl and I are tired and sweaty. So we're gonna say goodbye here. But I'm gonna leave you guys on a time lapse, and you can see how well these goats devour the forest. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.